Alright, so TPOT 1 comes out today, and in honor of TPOT, I thought I would just make this little video here. So I drew up all of the TPOT teams that are my prediction of what the TPOT teams are going to be, and I just thought I'd look at each team and explain why the characters are mixed together. Now, and here's the drawing, basically. I'll look at two. He's cool. So the first team over here is Team Death Pact 2.0. So the team includes Tree, Bommy, Black Hole, Remote, Pillow, Lightning, Bottle, and Pie. It's basically just Team Death Pact, but I added Bommy and Lightning to replace Lie and Pen. I added Bommy because he has a previously existing relationship in BFB with Black Hole, so I thought he might be interesting to add. Also, in episode 15, he killed himself to save his team, which seems like something that Team Deathpack would like, so I added him to the team. And I also added Lightning, because Lightning often struggles with killing people. I think that her character would definitely benefit from being on Team Death Pact. I think it'd be a very interesting writing scenario. So let's move on to the next team. So the next team is Golf Ball's team. Shut up, I'm not good at naming things. Anyways, on this team, we have Robot Flower, TV, Basketball, Grassy, Tennis Ball, Golf Ball, Puff Ball, Gatey. So it's just better name, but to replace 8 Ball and Blocky, I added Gatey and Puff Ball. I was originally gonna split a better name than that up, be it with Robot Flower, TV, Basketball, and Grassy leaving to form their own team without Golf Ball and Tennis Ball, but there wasn't enough teams and I just didn't make that up. So instead, I decided to pair Puffball because it seems like something that Golf Ball would choose to put on her team because Puffball flies and Golf Ball does strategic things, and to say like something like, "Oh yeah, Puffball can fly. Puffball can fly. We could use her to our advantage." I also added Gatey because Gatey's kind of a rationalist. I think that Gatey could really help on the team dynamic, being more of a rational head to Golf Ball's leadership, which is sometimes erratic and kind of rude, like how he did with Book in BFB 15. On to the next team. Alright, this team is the one that I'm the most confident about happening, but I'm not sure what to name it. How about Coiny? Get that funny reference? Team Coiny includes Fries, Coiny, because it's Team Coiny, Snowball, Eraser, Pen, Ice Cube, Book, and Pin. This one's probably the strongest one, as I said earlier. Obviously, Snowball, Pen, and Eraser are going to be on the same team. They are basically like the trio from earlier, except they basically replaced Baki with Snowball. Like in the special, when they got 7,000 subscribers on Jack and Jellyfy, they paired these three together, so I definitely think they're going to be on the same team. I added Coiny and Pin because they're friends, and I think that Coiny would drag Pin onto this team because he's good friends with Snowball, SB, and I think Eraser, and also Pen. He would probably be a good dynamic for the team too. I also like to imagine that this team would kind of finally have like a little bit of a remorse for Pen and facing her former actions of being like a real piece of, and I kind of really wish that Woody was here because he would be perfect, and I wish that there was some sort of recreation between the two because Pen in season 1 just hated Woody, just absolutely abysmal. I added Book and Ice Cube to the team because they're going to obviously have an arc of the Ice Cube hating Book and Book trying to be a better person or whatever. Book is kind of friends with Pin after BFB 15. Again, referring to BFB 15. They kind of had a chat. Maybe they might form a team. This is probably the weakest part of the team, but I do definitely think that Book could probably make a good asset onto the team. Finally, I added Fries. Most of the characters like Eraser, Pen, Snowball are kind of troublemakers, including Corny too. So Fries is kind of a straight guy, kind of the old man who's just telling the small little children to shut up and stop playing that dang rap music. I think he would probably be a good asset to the team as well. Kind of the bickering one. It makes sense to me, at least. His dynamic can't really be used anywhere else, it seems to me. So this one's my favorite team. That's not the team name though. The team name is Nothing. See, the team name is Nothing. They don't have a team name. Anyways, this team includes Fanny, Clock, Eggy, Needle, Donut, Yellowface, Barfbag, and Naily. I think this is probably a really good, strong character dynamic here. Eggy, Clock, I'll get to Donut in a little bit. They are kind of in a bitter relationship right now. I added Needle because Needle kind of has nowhere to go. I just added her to the team. But Eggy and Clock, it seems like these two are kind of friends, but after BFB 15, again, I'm mentioning BFB 15, it's Clock kind of and Eggy and the rest of the losers kind of really pissed off Clock, and now he hates all of them. So I would say definitely Clock and Eggy are probably going to be on the same team because they're going to have to make some recreational time for the arc of whatever this is. I added Fanny because he meshes well with Clock, as you see in BFB 1. I think that their dynamic could be worked on a lot more. And Donut, Yellowface, Barfbag, and Naily also fit in because Donut and Clock kind of share a lot of the same things. If you look into their characters, they can share a lot of common things. Like Donut and Clock both kind of advocate for justice and stuff like that. Like Clock saying, when the losers lost, he's like, "Oh yeah, this is the right thing to do. I gotta do justice and things." Donut genuinely being my favorite character. He's also very much like that, and I think they might get along. Also, Donut and Yellowface, I think it's another good pairing, because Yellowface is basically borderline insane, and in episode 1, BFB 1, again, I think they had a good dynamic. It would kind of be nice to have a Donut be the straight man to Yellowface's antics. I added Naily and Barfbag here because, well, they're friends with Donut, basically. Naily is kind of a good character, kind of the delinquent taking place of Gelatin, because Gelatin left to go for BFB. I really kind of wish you reversed it around Naily instead of Gelatin, but it's nothing you can do. So, that's the team. I think it's a pretty good team dynamic. It's probably not going to happen because this is my favorite team and nothing I like happens. Anyways, next team. Team Bleh. How about that? Team Bleh includes Cloudy, Cake, Rocky, Marker, Foldy, Bell, Nickel, and Saul. This team is basically just the more boring characters, to be honest. Everyone on this team I don't really care for besides Marker, Nickel, and Rocky, and Cloudy. I added most of Free Food because Free Food does basically nothing in all of the episodes. I also added Cake because I mean, this is more of a cutesy team. I think that Cake would kind of work well with Saul and Foldy, being that they both have basically no personalities. Marker would obviously stick with Foldy. I mean, I guess they're kind of best friends now. I think Cloudy would work well on this team too. Nickel would probably work well in any team dynamic, to be honest. And I think that Belle is kind of good here. I think she could kind of relate to Cake. And yeah, anyways, that's about it with the BFB teams. That's my TPOT prediction. You're probably asking where Winner is on any of these teams. I don't know, because Winner is basically a wild card. I imagine his personality is either going to be everyone hates him, or he's just like a cocky kind of like winner. I don't know, because his name's Winner. He could be basically anything, so I don't really know what team to place him on. But other than that, I think this is a pretty good team dynamic. This video is kind of improv. I did basically all of this in one take. Right now I'm doing this all in one take, so I just made this video real quickly to celebrate Teapot. If you're watching this channel, I have a lot of things planned, so stick around for that. I have some cool things planned, other than just speed arts and camp entries. So that's basically it. End of video.